All right, so today we're going to talk about Charles Hoskinson and the implementation of their new integration with Nami Wallet. He addresses frustrating issues that many of the ADA community has seen with that implementation of the Nami Wallet. What's going on? We understand that the Cardano community wants to increase the usage of the blockchain Cardano or ADA. Is it just not meshing with the overall community cryptocurrency space as a whole that makes people not want to come over to the community of Cardano and build off of ADA? They're doing things like, I give the Cardano community IOHK the nod, say kudos to you all trying things to bring more demand to ADA, but for some reason it's just not working. Maybe it's because people see ADA as a cornball cryptocurrency or something. What do you guys think? Because in this situation, we're going to talk about it, the response that Charles has done in regards to this failure of integration with the new Nami wallet. Charles Hoskinson has acknowledged ongoing investigation into a glitch affecting Nami wallet users. To address the issue, the Nami team has disabled ADAHandles temporarily until a solution is deployed. Is that a cornball? We understand that it wants to be a technical community, right? But in order to get mass adoption, it has to be simplistic to where even the layman can understand what they can do on the blockchain. For the transactions, it should not be complicated. Let's make it easy for the end user. That is where you'll get mass adoption and use case on the blockchain. Do you see him, and I'm talking about Charles, do you see him capable of pushing ADA in a sense that makes it very simple for people to understand? Or maybe it's just going to be a technical cryptocurrency being used in the background of many software programs that many layman people, human beings, just won't have access to. They won't even know that they're even dealing with ADA. It could be going that direction. In a recent post on Twitter, Hoskinson revealed that his team is investigating a glitch in Nami's implementation of ADAHandles. Right? Now, here's the tweet right here. Okay. I'm coming up to speed on Nami. We put together a weekend team to investigate an issue involving Nami's implementation of ADAHandles. The one issue that has been identified is a delay in fetching ADAHandles, whereby if users are typing in handles like $NFT and then $NFTs, there is a delay in updating the destination from $NFT to $NFT lowercase s. The team is disabling ADAHandles within Nami as an immediate backstop to prevent this from occurring until we fully develop and test a solution. The disabling code has been written and pushed to Google, and we are waiting on their approval, which usually takes 1 to 2 hours. Nami users take a break for a few hours while the team finishes the initial investigation of the acquired code and temporarily disables the impacted features. He also goes on to write, I understand how frustrating these issues can be to those impacted. It's one of the reasons we bought Nami, so that we could migrate the great experience to a code base that is maintained using IOG's engineering standards. Unfortunately, this migration takes time and bugs like these could be lurking in the acquired code base. And he goes on to also say, if you think you've been impacted, Twitter isn't the medium to broadcast it. Wait, hold up, Charles. You don't want to get no flack for the mistake of the integration between Nami and ADAHandles? You trying to tell people that they should not voice their concerns on Twitter? Are you serious? Who is he to say that you cannot voice your concerns on Twitter? Like, where else are you supposed to voice your concerns? When we finish the initial investigation, we'll include a form that you can fill out so we can examine each incident on a case-by-case basis. So far, this seems to have only impacted a few users. So they want you to go ahead and fill out a form so that it won't get mass publicity. Yeah, this negative situation between Nami integration and ADAHandles, Charles doesn't want the negative publicity about this mishap. And then he wants to play with your mentality and give you an animation of an owl, or I guess that's owl. Make it make sense. Now, somebody also wrote in response to this tweet that Charles did, huge respect for you, Charles, but people are free to broadcast whatever they want, wherever they want. And that's true. That's very true. Sure, but if they want me to help solve their problems, then they'll have to use channels designed to do that. That's not true, Charles. It is your mistake. It is your organization that has caused this mistake for your end user, and you're going to solve the problem regardless. If you want people to continue to use ADA and the blockchain and Cardano, then you'll fix the problem, period. They don't have to reach out to you to go ahead and fix whatever issues they're having. If you want people to use your blockchain and you know that you caused a mistake and it's on your end, then you need to do whatever you got to do to fix the problem so that your end user, your customer, won't be affected as much. Now, they could voice their concern and reach out to you to get their problems resolved. They could do both. You don't have to just use that one channel that Charles supposedly is going to design to get your issue resolved. Sometimes people just need to voice their frustration on these public mediums, on these public social media platforms. I think Charles just doesn't want the negative publicity. He doesn't want ADA to be seen as or create a negative reputation for the community. But one way to actually fix that is to go ahead before you actually buy the Nami wallet. Make sure that there's no bugs. Try it out first. Do it in the background in the sandbox environment to ensure that when we place this out, that people won't have any issues. Apparently, they didn't even do that. When Charles bought the Nami wallet, he didn't do that. And now people are voicing their concerns on these public social media platforms, and he's actually taking the heat. Look at this. This is the actual Twitter handle, ADAHandles. Hey Charles, this is very unfortunate for users of Nami. We reached out to its former creator a long time ago to resolve this issue, but to no avail. Other wallets follow our verified integration steps to prevent this issue, including Lace. So ADA actually reached out to the Nami people. But the Nami people didn't do anything. So why didn't Charles reach out to them and say, hey, before we come out and buy you all, get the code, can we fix this integration problem that ADAHandles reached out to you all about? ADAHandles said they reached out to them a long time ago. Did Charles not know that? I don't think he did. How involved is Charles within the community of ADA or Cardano? If we can help in any way whatsoever, we're more than willing to assist your dedicated team. We'll be in touch after the team has settled in. Now, this was like 2 days ago. Maybe you guys can drop a comment in the comment section of the video and say whether or not this situation is resolved. Is it? Will there be more bugs to pop up from this integration of the Nami wallet with using ADAHandles? Give me your thoughts. Now, given that that's the situation, Cardano is up 7.25% right now. So apparently that situation is not impacting the price of ADA. That's good. ADA is participating in this run up like many other altcoins are experiencing today. We did a price prediction here in ADA right here on the 22nd of February, looking for the market to trend to the upside, and it did just that. 13.5% was reached on the 29th of February. If we were to get out the market now in ADA, we're up 29.5%. Cool. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these sell zones because price is no longer being impacted by it. And we're going to identify the next area for the market in ADA to find increased selling. We're going to go ahead and clean up this a little bit too, get rid of these buy zones right now. So we're going all the way back here to, look at this, May of 2022. So it's been about 2 years since the market in ADA was trading around 88, 85 cents. This is the first area that we're going to look for selling to increase in ADA. Very tight area. That is going to be our first initial target sell zone. Okay. Next one. It's going to be there. Okay. And that's our third one. So bringing it back over to the daily, because yes, market is still bullish in ADA, no doubt about it. So we're going to continue to follow that same particular type of idea that ADA is still bullish. Let me break that down to 30. So this is the biggest buy zone right here into the market in ADA. We do not want to see the price fall below this zone. If it does, we'll have another backdrop right here. Okay, so these will be our support areas. Whenever price in ADA dips, we don't want to see it fall below these buy zones, because if it does, then we need to have another talk, another conversation looking for price to go back down. But in the meantime, we're going to look for the price in ADA to trend to the upside. First target is all the way up here. Like 89.90 cents, 15.5% run from where the price currently is in ADA now. That's our first target. Our second target is going to be at the low of the second sell zone, which takes us to like 94 cents. And that's it. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.